Few words. He is a humble man who takes care of multiple portfolios. Please welcome Shri K.T. Ramarao-ji.
Honorable Civil Aviation Secretary Shri Chaube-ji, Mr. Buller, Sandeep Somani-ji, Vishapati-ji, to the distinguished gathering here, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, my greetings on the International Women's Day and compliments to Ministry of Civil Aviation on launching Wings India 2018. We're glad to be the host city and host state for this event. Politics sometimes, thrusts upon you responsibilities for which you're not prepared. Until this morning, till I woke up, I had no clue that the Honorable Minister for Civil Aviation, Shri Ashok Gajpati Raju-ji, has put in his papers. So, as things would have it, I have ended up as a chief guest. So I guess I have to say a few words now. But firstly, let me compliment the Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Shri Ashok Gajpati Raju Garu, and his entire team, because I think the statistics that were reeled out, more than doubling the number of, in fact, not even doubling, 70 airports in about 70 years, and adding another 50 to 60 in the last 3 years. And so is the case with number of aircrafts going up from 390 odd to 900 being placed, an order for 900 being placed. So is the case with air traffic, easing out the regulatory framework, and all the amazing things that were mentioned by Mr. Chaube. I think Mr. Ashok Gajpati Raju deserves a round of applause from all of our side. My compliments to him and his entire team on doing some stellar work and making sure that Indian aviation industry grows and continues to prosper. In India, we have about 29 states and we are a federal country, as you all know. And Telangana, in fact, is one of the most vibrant aviation and aerospace hubs in India and hosts a large number of global firms in aviation and also in aerospace sector. In the civil aviation space, we have India's first greenfield public-private partnership airport project, the Hyderabad International Airport, operated by GMR, which is the nodal RCS airport in Telangana. It is one of the fastest growing major airports in our country, handling around 18 million passengers and over 135,000 metric tons of cargo every single year. The airport has been consistently ranked #1 in its category for the past several years, including the last year. So my compliments. Telangana, in fact, is a landlocked state. So a great share of our cargo actually moves by air. The airport plays a critical role in the expansion of pharma and aerospace sector in our state. Hyderabad Airport, in fact, also has an exclusive pharma zone with world-class cargo infrastructure and modern handling methods meeting global quality standards. The 2 portals that have just been launched for cargo management, I'm sure, will greatly benefit from this wonderful airport of ours. The other airports in our state of Telangana include Begumpet Airport, which is where we are currently hosting this event, Warangal, Hakimpet, Dundigal, Nadargul, and Ramagundam. I think Mr. Chaube had mentioned several private airstrips as well, and we do also have several private airstrips which have been built since World War II days, and we are very keen also to make sure that these are made functional and made full use of. The state of Telangana, in fact, as a primary task, is wanting to make the Warangal airport functional as part of the RCS connectivity scheme to give boost to India's largest textile park, the mega textile park which we have set up in Warangal. Another greenfield airport is also planned in a location called Kottagudem, which can connect to Singareni Collieries, which is the largest coal block in entire southern India, and which is also home to a lot of very prominent mines and power sector ecosystem in this part of our state. Besides aviation, Telangana is also a leader in aerospace and aeronautical engineering and sector-specific skilling. This is where I have a request for Mr. Chaube. In fact, he had mentioned the National Aviation University, which was recently set up. Mr. Chaube, I would like to request you and place in fact, this was a request I was going to make to the Honorable Minister, but now that you're here, I'd like to place a request on record and request you to grant us a center of the National Aviation University to be set up right here in Begumpet Airport so that we can make full use of it and we can come out with skilled manpower, which is much required with the kind of growth that we have been witnessing. Aerospace and defense are identified as major thrust areas under our state's industrial policy. We are able to offer one of the most competitive incentive structures and policy support to major investments made in our state. Most projects are accorded the mega project status and are offered customized, tailor-made package of incentives. All of the industrial approvals in the state of Telangana are given through what is called as TS iPass, based in 15 days under what is called as self-certification. If we do not deliver on the 15-day promise, on the 16th day by statute, it's a deemed approval, which is what makes Telangana the #1 state on the ease of doing business index across India. Major global aerospace companies such as Boeing, Airbus, General Electric, Safran, Pratt & Whitney, CFM, Bombardier, Pilatus, Ruwag, Cobham, Honeywell, Saab, Rockwell Collins, etc. operate out of the state of Telangana. The state currently has about 3 aerospace parks, of which 2 are aerospace SEZ, special economic zones. A 4th aerospace park has been announced recently, which is very close to, again, our international airport at a location called as Eliminedu, for which we have just started some spade work. Aviation and aerospace sectors need extremely highly skilled and reliable workforce, as was pointed out by the Aviation Secretary. The state government, in fact, has initiated several steps to bring foreign collaborations in this area of basic and advanced skilling in aeronautical and precision engineering sector, because we do foresee an opportunity to make India the hub to create skilled manpower, not just for itself, but also for the blooming aviation industry and aerospace industry in the Middle East, in Southeast Asia, and also in other parts of Asia as well. We have signed up with French Aerospace Academy, called as Aerocampus Aquitaine, for offering globally approved technical level skilling programs. We have also signed up with UK-based Cranfield University to offer advanced skilling in aviation, aerospace, and allied sectors. The state also has a partnership with Embry-Riddle University, United States, and classes have already begun in partnership with Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge. We have one of the best flying schools in the country, in India. The state-promoted Telangana State Aviation Academy is awarded the best aviation academy in the country by Government of India 5 years in a row. It trains over 400 students every single year. Other noted flying schools in Hyderabad include Rajiv Gandhi Aviation Academy, GMR Aviation Academy, and also Flytech Aviation Academy. There are 2 aircraft MRO centers in Hyderabad, which are currently operated by Air India and also GMR Aerotechnique respectively. Leading aircraft engine manufacturers such as Pratt & Whitney and CFM both have selected Hyderabad for their only engine training centers in India. Recently, along with Tata Advanced Systems India Limited, General Electric has started manufacturing LEAP engines in the city of Hyderabad as well. All these institutions and all these industries have indisputably made Hyderabad the skilling and also aviation and aerospace capital in India in this particular sector. To sum up, Hyderabad has already emerged as a key RCS hub in India. We are now keen that all major airlines would consider Hyderabad as your preferred hub for wide-bodied, long-haul aircrafts serving international routes. For this to happen, I believe Mr. Chaubey's point about ATF is absolutely valid. We will, sir, for sure, take it up in our state, and we will ensure that we come out with a positive recommendation on this front as well. We are also keen that more airlines set up their MRO centers, staff training centers, and technology development centers in Hyderabad. Unlike the problem Mr. Chaubey was mentioning with respect to land not being available in major cities in India, Hyderabad is the 5th largest city in India. And fortunately for us, we have more than 5,500 acres of land available with us at Hyderabad International Airport Limited. So therefore, we have adequate provision for many airlines to make this their hub and also bring in wide-bodied aircrafts. I'd like to once again thank the organizers, particularly Civil Aviation Ministry and FICCI, of course, without whose help this would not have happened in Hyderabad. Thank you, Mr. Sanjay Baru and the entire team of FICCI, and to Wings India 2018 for choosing Hyderabad and for blessing us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Shri.